Hey friends, it's October 7th, and this is Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. Naturally, the dogs would start barking as soon as I press to record. Anyway, so it is 2:30 p.m. I've been awake for maybe 2 hours. I did lay in bed for another hour trying to fall back asleep, but no luck there, which is fine. I'm actually feeling pretty well rested. I am feeling like I am definitely on the mend. Knock on wood, because I've said that before. But I've been taking, this last day I've taken Mucinex, and that's been really helping, I think. And then, of course, I've still been taking my Dayquil pills. So, yeah, hopefully I'm on the mend. As a matter of fact, I was feeling super hungry. So right now I have in the oven empanadas. So taking a big risk, but I'm so hungry and soup was not going to do it this time. The garden vegetable soup is only 190 calories, so that's like nothing. Anyways, so yeah, I've taken the dogs out. I put the empanadas in the oven, and so last night I edited a video, and then today I'm gonna edit more videos. I'm gonna combine like 2 days, and then yesterday's I had like 20 something minutes worth of video, so I'm gonna do, and the other 2 days that I'm gonna combine was also like 20 minutes combined. I could have combined all 3 days, but that would be a like 40-minute video. I'm trying to keep them shorter. Anyways, I think I did a little bit more since I showed you guys. I don't know if the broom was all the way finished, and I was working on that. I don't know. I my iPad's over there charging. I did not think this through. Anyways, to look at number 7, but I need to do the whole border on the outline. Part of me wants to stay with 6, but it is the 7th, so I guess I will go move over to number 7, start working on that, and if I can finish that, then I will come back to number 6 because she's so pretty and I want to finish it. But yeah, and so I've really been enjoying listening to my audiobooks, and I do stitch. Well, I say I do stitch more when listening to it, but like I didn't get a ton of stitches yesterday. But like when you consider everything that I did do, I did get a lot done. For me, well, sick. So I need to still wind up this one, but I did wind up the dragon mini skein. So that's what it looks like wound up. And then I finished that row. And I think that, so like it was let's see, I'm trying to find the knot. The knot's right there. So from there over is the new color. And I think that like, it's actually a really smooth transition. If I didn't know where the knot was, I wouldn't have guessed that that's where it was. So I think because of the way Tunisian crochet goes, where you like do all the stitches going that way and then you come back, that it can make for some pretty smooth transitions. So yeah, really, really happy with that. So I'll try to do a couple more rows. I do have about 6 hours till I need to post. So I'm hoping to get a decent amount of stitches done. I did not get eliminated last night, so I'm still alive in the game. So we'll see how long that goes, guys. Normally I'm one of the first eliminated. I got really fortunate that on my 1-0 day, I didn't get eliminated. So that was a bit of luck. So we'll see. Oh, it's not even hot, but it's still good. This is leftover from last night. So I'm gonna go eat my empanadas. My husband found at the store yesterday, um, Shirley Temple Zero, I think like from Sprite or something. I don't know. I really like them, and they're usually only seasonal. And at first he didn't think he found the zero sugar ones, but then he like turned the corner and there they were. So I was pretty excited about that. Um, so yeah, I do feel like I am getting better. And I hope you guys can tell that. I stole another one of my husband's shirts today because I need to do laundry. I'm just not, ugh, why is it so close to my neck? I'm just not feeling like doing laundry right now. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel well enough to do laundry. I will need to go to the grocery store in the next today or tomorrow because I plan on making a crock pot bean soup, and I need to go get the beans and the broth, and then you also put in the spicy tomatoes, the Rotel with diced chilies and onion. Yeah, that's what I put in. Then I also put in like some seasonings, but then you put that in the crock pot and um on low for like 8-12 hours. I don't know. I usually do it the night before, and then I eat it over the course of a lot of days, like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Um and it just keeps getting more and more flavorful with each passing like day. I never turn the crock pot off, so it's constantly heated. Anyway, and then I eat it with some like sourdough bread. My husband does not like the crock pot bean soup, but I love it. And I'm super excited. And guys, the weather has been getting nicer. Okay, it's not like real fall here because we're still California, but like I haven't had to run my portable AC in like a week, maybe like 5 days. But I am in a short sleeve shirt and shorts, but it's nice. It's nice not to have to run the thing. And my overhead fan's only on medium, so instead of high, like I normally have it. So things are getting good. Um, and it is starting to get the afternoon, and the sun is on this side of the house during the afternoon. Anyway, I need to go get the empanadas out before I burn them, like I burned my soup the other day because I don't pay attention to time. I'll come back in a little bit with the updates and also to open up a yarn with you guys. So hopefully I will have wound this and maybe done a little bit of progress on that. I am thinking this evening after the cross stitch time is done that I might want to play a computer game. I started to play Banished yesterday, and then I went downstairs to like make a snack or make tea or something, I don't know, and I forgot to pause my game. And so it went through like 3 game years. Unfortunately, a lot of people died, and I'm going to have to like abandon that save file. I'll go back to a prior save file. I exited the game without saving because there was no redeeming what was happening. Everyone was dead. There was no food. People were cold. So yeah, that was a mistake, which sucks because I had made some progress. But, anyways, don't need to talk about Banished with you guys when you probably don't understand Banished. I love Banished. I wish more people played it. But yeah, okay, enough chattering. Gotta go get the empanadas, and I will chat more with you guys later. Bye. Hey friends, it's Kate. It is 4:30 in the morning, and I am here for some updates because, well, last night at 8:30 I decided to go to the grocery store, and then I went to 3 grocery stores because my husband is probably gonna go out of town um and for the weekend to a car show, and I'm planning on making my crock pot bean soup, which even if he doesn't go out of town, I told him I'm making. So I needed to get all the things for that. And then I got overcome by seasonal things like seasonal treats and stuff like that and bought more than I should have. But it's like, it's my little break, my little time for me. If I had planned it better, I would be having a 24-hour readathon, because that's what I do with my crock pot bean soup is I have readathons. Um who knows, maybe I will spur of the moment do that. Especially if he's gone, because then I will have time. Anyway, so I bought treats as if I was doing a readathon, and I got a bunch of I don't know why. I hit up the vending machine to try a bunch of different flavors of LaCroix. And that's because I don't like a lot of the flavors, because I try them every here and there when my mom is in Fresno. She likes them. So then I get to try flavors. But there were flavors I wanted to try, and I don't want to buy a whole pack of them just to discover I really don't like them and then I'm stuck with them. So at our grocery store, there's a vending machine that has a bunch of different flavors. So I got one of 4 different flavors, or 5, I don't know. Because I wanted to try them without the pressure. And if I don't like them, then what I do is I add flavoring packets or lemonade. Usually, actually, I like to add lemonade to it, and then it will taste okay. So that's what I did. And I bought a bunch of cheeses. I bought some prosciutto. I bought, oh my gosh, I saw in the frozen food section the Boston Market sweet potato pie, and my husband and I loved that. But Boston Market, I don't know, has it fully gone out of business, but if it has or not, but all the ones by us are no longer here. And so then when I saw it in the frozen food section, I was like, well, maybe this could be good. So I got that, and I got a lemon meringue pie. Pumpkin pie, not good things. Sorry, excuse me. I got a lot of water flavor packets because they had finally had the flavors I liked, which was exciting. Sugar-free flavor water packets. I got the Hawaiian green tropical, which I really like but can never find. That's what's in here right now. And then I got Starburst cherry is my favorite drink flavoring. So I don't even know what else. Oh, I do. I mean, I got some chips because I had been out of chips for a little while. Yeah, both at here and at work. So, and then I bought 2 books because my husband wasn't there to monitor my book buying. And so I got this special edition of Assistant to the Villain. It turns out I don't actually have the physical copies of these books, but I do have all 3 on Audible. I've read the first 2, and now I need to reread the series so that I can listen to the 3rd one. Because, hey, no. My mind does not hold plots at all. For example, today I finished the 2nd Cormoran Strike book, and I did not remember who did it, even though I'm pretty sure I've read that book within this calendar year. So I thought it was someone else. So my mind does not hold plots at all. Anyways, I think I rated this a 4-star, but this is really pretty, and I mean, that's okay. Please ignore my face to focus in. but really it's the cover, this like cloth cover. And then in the inside, look at how pretty. And the back cover is the same. I mean, you guys could have put 2 different covers on, considering it was like $23, but anyways, so I bought that. Then I saw this pretty book and like, look at that. I mean, come on. And this is called Thorn Season. And let me show you the inside cover. Oh, and look, I mean, look at that without the book jacket on. This is one that like I'd possibly actually consider just ditching the book jacket altogether. I know a lot of people are anti-book jackets. I go back and forth on it. This is a nice like rose gold, but like that is beautiful too. It would get dirty though, or dusty. Anyways, this is what I was trying to show you guys. Like, look at that. Wouldn't that make a beautiful cross stitch? It reminds me of like a Nanny Thomas. Oh, she used to be with Heaven and Earth Designs, and I loved her pieces. The back cover is the exact same, but this one is an heiress possessing illegal magic who has more to lose than just her secrets. A harsh and glittering royal court where the threat of discovery lurks around every color. 2 beguiling and very dangerous men who might be her salvation or her ruin. It's rose season at the palace, but survival will depend on becoming the most vicious of thorns. And this is rated over 4 stars on Goodreads, which is what actually got me to buy it. Because I look at a lot of pretty books, and sometimes I buy them, and then I look at the ratings on Goodreads, and it's like 3.5. And I'm like, oh, perhaps I shouldn't have bought that. But this one was like a 4.1 or something like that, which I think is pretty decent. And someone said it was the selection meets, I don't remember what, but I did like the first book or so of the selection series. So, but that was many moons ago. I don't remember. Like I said, my mind doesn't hold plots. I just sometimes remember a feeling when I read, like when I think of something. So I don't like remember plots or who anyone is. I think her name was America, and I think that really annoyed me. But anyways, I think I remember liking it. I also discovered that the 3rd book in a series I like is out. So I put that on my Amazon cart. And I also discovered the limited edition of this, The Games Gods Play, which I thought I owned. I really thought I owned that book, the limited edition. I have the regular edition, but the one with the pretty edge, I apparently do not own, which is quite disappointing, because on Amazon it's like $58, $60 to buy it. Oh, so annoying. Especially because I want to buy the limited edition of the sequel that's coming out in a couple weeks. But then I'd have one plain book that's kind of ugly and one pretty book. So the limited edition is currently in my cart, but I don't know that I'm going to press the trigger yet. What's the 3rd book I have in my cart? I would look, but I'm filming. I don't remember. I did put a 3rd book in there though. I don't know. Anyways, so that's book wise. And I came home and I had some mail. So I figure might as well open that now. I have started the 3rd Cormoran Strike book, and I'm probably like a third or halfway done. I was shopping until midnight, because I went to 3 different stores. And then I made dinner, and I was putting stuff away, and that was a couple hours because I wasn't going super fast. And then I decided like I was going to do some dishes, and then I started cleaning off counters. And anyways, then it was 4:30 and now I'm here. Okay, so this is my Fiberlicious fabric of the month. Ooh, it's called Burnt Sienna. That's what it looks like. You know, I think my Halloween one could have looked nice on this too, but I am really happy with how it looks. Oh, speaking of the Halloween one, I didn't give an update on that. I did 314 stitches today on that. It's nothing exciting because mainly it's just borders. So I did this whole border around that block, carried it a little bit over, and then the very beginning of this motif is a ghost. And unfortunately, that's where I have to stop because now I have to move on to the next day. So that sucks, where I have to do another border. Oh, well. Okay, so that's Burnt Sienna. And that is really beautiful. Oh, I love Fiberlicious fabrics. Honestly, if you guys are not and you're looking for a fabric of the month to join, highly recommend. Then this is Under the Sea. So I'm guessing this is September's fabric of the month, which I had totally forgotten what it looked like. And this is called Blossom. I wonder if like Japanese cherry blossoms. That's what I always think about. And so for Fiberlicious, I'm getting it on Lagana, 28 count Lagana. For Under the Sea, I'm getting it on 28 count linen. So I have a linen and an even weave. Oh, that's so pretty and subtle. I think a fancy lady would look really pretty on this, like a Mirabilia or something. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so that's the second package. This is from Fat Quarter Shop, and it is those tiny mini villages. Oh, that's cute. Focus. Anyways, that's cute. Need to remember to put that with the rest of the series. And then I was really surprised. I had a package from Kitty, and I was not expecting that. So I will open this, and then I need to send her a message saying thank you. Oops. Maybe this one won't let me just tear into it. Okay, I guess I'll pull out the scissors. My sniffles are back, unfortunately. To be fair, though, I haven't had medicine in, let's see, I took medicine at like 2:30. So, well over 12 hours I should have taken medicine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so unexpected. Oh, Oh, it's a little stitch marker with my name on it. I'm gonna have to put this on. Let's see. Kitty and I are working on several pieces at the same time, so I have to pick which one to put it on. Maybe Let Freedom Ring. Or do I put it on, well, I could put it on the Halloween one. I could put it on Let Freedom Ring. And we also have, we're both also working on Quaker Christmas, but we didn't start that one together. And then we are both working on the, Hogsmeade. I could put it on that because we both started that together as well. Anyways, Kitty, thank you so much. That was so unexpected, and I really, really appreciate it. Oh. Okay, now to open day 25. Oh man, this is very similar to the first color. Slightly different yellow, and there is a very mild tinge of like an olive green in there. That's maybe a little bit you can see. Anyways, oh, this is so nice. This one is called Ashen Cave. Ashen Cave. I don't know if that's Ashen Cave or Ashen Care. Stupid phone is listening to me. Anyway. Oh, and there's an extra. Ooh, a button, but a fancy button. A pretty one. I never know when there's just one single button, like what to do with it. Like, I wish I could know where they bought the buttons so I can buy more, because like this would make pretty buttons on like a cardigan if I could buy more of the button. I think that would be like really pretty, especially I have a sweater's quantity of a like maroon color, not maroon, but like, I don't know, maybe maroon, a really pretty red. And I think these would look so beautiful on that. Maybe I will, the designer, the dyer is on a break from the shop, but I might message them and ask where they bought these buttons so I could get a hold of more. And then I could put it on a cardigan. I think that would be so pretty. Okay, so that is the update for today. I did not get any knitting or crochet done. I didn't even wind that mini skein. I need to take my medicine and I need to go to bed because it's almost 5 a.m. I did pack my husband's lunch. So, yeah, but anyways, I just got carried away with tidying because, like, the counter had been kind of piled on with just, like, it's drop and go stuff. So, I'm trying to, like, tidy it up a bit more so that I can, like, take over with my crock pot. And so I got a little fixated on that, which happens sometimes. Anyways, tomorrow I will be editing videos because that needs to get done, and I will need to cross stitch because I need to get those updated, and then yeah, that's then what, I don't have anything more to add to that. Anyway, I will chat with y'all later, and if I get the kitchen tidied up a bit, I will show you guys the insanity that is my crock pot bean soup. It's canned beans, okay, guys? It's not dried beans, it's canned beans, and it is probably way too much sodium, way too much beans, but I like it, and I do it like once a year, if even, because my husband doesn't like it. So I'll take you through the process if I can manage to get myself in gear. Like, anyway, I'll chat with you guys later. Bye. Hey friends, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is 5:30 on October the 8th. I slept in today probably till about 3. And then I just scrolled reels for a while on my phone. I took a shower. And right now I am going to have egg rolls, chicken egg rolls. They're in the oven right now. So we're branching out from soup, and I think I sound a lot better. I did wake up with a really bad headache, but my cough seems to have been easing. My voice seems to sound not altogether normal, but getting better. So yeah, I'm really hopeful that we are on the mend. So last night, one of the things I bought is I tried this one time from, I got it at a Target, but we don't really have Targets close by us. This is Bloom Crisp Apple, and it is so good. And last night I was at Winco, our local grocery store, and they had a display of these, and it was less than $2 each. So I bought 13 because so what I did was they had a box that held 12. And so I got the whole like little box thing so I could store them in the container. And then I bought one extra so I could drink it today. But these taste so good. They're very similar to the Alani Witch's Brew. And so yeah, I was really excited to see them, and I haven't seen them on Amazon. And yeah, so these ones, they're also 0 sugar. They have natural energy, they boost metabolism, and they support mood. They're prebiotic. I take a probiotic, and these are prebiotic. So yeah, a lot of good things. And oh, it has apple cider vinegar in it. So yeah, it is really good. Okay, so I have to go quick because I don't want to burn my egg rolls, chicken egg rolls. Anyways, so it's off of the Q-Snap right now because I need to move it so I can keep on working. But so here's what it looks like full on. So today, day 8, is another one I'm going to need to do the box for. So unfortunately, most of my stitching time will probably be taken up with that instead of the actual design. And I am thinking that clearly I'm not going to finish this month, but maybe next month I will continue to work on each day as they come up, and then continue that process, but not in December because we know about December. And continue that until this whole piece is done. And then I'll also have my Christmas one that I'll need to do that for. But that's my plan, to try to get these done in a reasonable amount of time. Anyways, this is what day 8 looks like, and I just love that. I think it's so fun. So I will be working probably just with black today as I do the box, and then I'll move down to do the 8. Then I will work on the outline of the shoe, and I probably won't have time to fill it all in, but if I do, then that's my plan, is to fill it in. So after it's time to post, which I only have 3 hours, I plan on editing some videos. So while I edit videos, I will be working probably on the Tunisian crochet because I don't need the iPad for that. So that's my basic plan. And then maybe I will have time to come back and work on this piece more and get started on the next day's stitches, hoping I won't be eliminated. Because today is not going to be a super high stitch count, but I need to get some stitches in to ensure I don't get eliminated. Well, I mean, it's not even insurance these days, because I think that the killer, whoever it is, I don't know, I think that the killer is taking out people who have 0 stitch days, but once you've eliminated all those, then you have to start looking at the next lowest stitch counts if you're trying to stay anonymous, because it has to be people who stitched lower than you. And so I need to put up decent numbers so that I don't get eliminated. And the one good thing about working on borders is that they stitch up faster than working on the pattern itself, because I have the border stitch count memorized, so it's pretty easy. And also, because it's not the first row, I also have like previous borders that I can just like mindlessly stitch along. So it's only really 2 of them now that I have to count. And at the end, I just loosely counted, and then at the end I drag my needle to make sure that it's even. So yeah, that's actually, you know what, even it's just one. It's just this one, because I do this one last, and the stitch count will have already it'll, you know, have matched up or whatever. So sorry, my hair looks greasy, but it's not. It's just because it's wet and it's drying really curly. Ever since my hair started growing back after I lost so much of it, it's come back curly, and I don't know what to do about it, because I grew up with dead straight hair and I didn't learn how to deal with curly hair, and now I've got this situation. But whatever, I'll throw it back when it annoys me. I'm wearing my 6 the Musical shirt today. Oh, maybe I should listen to it. But I am a third of the way through book 3 of the Cormoran Strike series, so really happy about that. And I'm 88 books read this year, and it's been a long time since I've made it to 100, so I'm super hopeful that I can get there, maybe even in the month of October, and then shoot for 125 maybe. I don't know. So we will see how far I can progress. One day I dream of reaching 250. That's always been a dream of mine for like 2 decades now, to reach 250. I've never come close. I've barely ever crossed 100. But one day I will make it to 250. That day will probably be in retirement. Yeah. But one day. Anyways, I'm gonna go check on my egg rolls. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Egg rolls. And then after I'm done with the stitching and posting that, we will open the next day's yarn, and I'll get going with the busy work I need to do, editing a lot. Because I have a lot of videos, and I am really thinking about doing a readathon with my soup, maybe on Friday. Maybe it will be like from when I wake up on Friday, starting the 24-hour clock then. So that's kind of my plans. Hope you're having an awesome day, and I will chat with you all later. Bye. Hi friends, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is 9 p.m. at night, and I'm only just sitting down to film a little bit. So my husband left about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half. And so I spent much of today like helping him get ready for his trip. And we had to run a couple errands. We needed to get dog food. We went to the bank. we went to the Walmart because he needed some bedding, and then I found Dr. Pepper Cherry, which is my new favorite drink, and so 0 sugar. And so I bought that and like some nuts and and some onions, because I'm about to head down and start my crock pot soup so that it's ready for tomorrow for me to start eating it. And then I got an order for 3 black chickens. So I haven't started working on those. I probably won't yet. But then by the time my husband like finally left, because I also helped him pack and made him like a bag of snacks and a meatloaf sandwich and things like that. Well, I only had an hour and I hadn't done any cross stitch. So instead of filming, I was like, I am just going to power through this. And so I didn't move it to work on today, even though I should have, because I had black thread on the needle and I just wanted to keep going without having to like adjust things for time purposes. So I managed to get 150 stitches. I don't know if that will be enough to keep me alive and going, but certainly better than 0. So here's fingers crossed that some other people had a bad day and I will still be in the game. We will see. I mean, 150 is not a big number, but it's not a small number either. I mean, like, it is a small number, but it's not 0. Okay. So, fingers crossed. I might take a quick perusal and see what my chances are, but I don't actually even know who all's been eliminated, so that might not even be worth it. But, I will probably finish stitching the black on this day. I don't know. I might even finish the day. But, and then move over to work. I do really like day 9 is this like wizard owl. Or it might be a penguin. I don't know. But it's so cute. And since like, you know, I don't have to do anything for anybody else, I'm free to keep cross stitching. I am thinking maybe of playing a computer game in a little bit. I didn't the last few nights when I said I might. So I might do that. And oh, I finished book 3 of Cormoran Strike and started book 2. Looking at my past ratings, I read this when it came out and I haven't read it since, but I give it a 2-star. So I'm a little apprehensive, but I'm hoping that knowing that the main characters aren't going to get together in this book will like stop me from angry rating it, which is probably what had happened. So yeah, I'm not very far in, but yeah, I don't know where I was going. So I'll just continue with that for now. I might put on the Cormoran Strike TV show and watch up through where I've read. That could be fun. According to my pattern, I have stitched 11.72% of it, 2,755 stitches. I still have 20,000 left to stitch, so I'd love to get below that 20,000 number, 20,749 to be precise. But that doesn't count any back stitching because unfortunately this doesn't calculate back stitching. But yeah. Apparently, I put 18 hours and 12 minutes into it, which is not actually a great average. But anyways, I'm going to go for now. I didn't bring my yarn over to open. I need to go make my soup. Our main overhead kitchen light burned out. It's those LED ones, so I can't change it without my husband's help. So I don't know if there'll be enough lighting for a good video, but I'll see if I can film a tiny bit. We'll see. So I'm gonna go downstairs and do that, and then I had a little bit of leftover meatloaf, and so I think I'm gonna make myself a meatloaf sandwich for my dinner, because I haven't actually eaten today. Just been going. Actually, I had a corn dog from Walmart, so but that's it. Anyways, I'll chat with you all later. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will catch up more later. I already said that. I need to edit some videos too. So I'll work on that tonight. Anyways, chat with you all later. Bye. Okay, here is my bean soup. So yeah, I know it doesn't look super delicious, but it is. So you can see there's a variety of colors in here. I will quickly show you the different kinds of beans I add. So back here I had extras. So I put in pinto beans, cannoli beans, navy beans, seasoned black beans. I put in 2 cans of that. 2 cans of the Great Northern beans, 1 can of light red beans, and 1 can of dark red kidney beans. Then I put in, let's see, 1 can of hot diced tomatoes with habaneros, and then one that's the one of the large cans that's the regular diced red tomatoes with chilies. I also put in a big container of chopped white or yellow onions. I put in ground pepper. Hang on, let me just open the cupboard really quick. I put in quite a bit of this Creole seasoning. It's my favorite. I put in a little bit of, the blend. So it's salt, pepper, and garlic. And I will rinse that off before I put it back in. And then I put in black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and some fresh garlic as well. So that is my crockpot bean soup. I know it doesn't look great, but it tastes delicious. I have it on low. Yeah, I have it on low, and we'll have it on for about 12 hours before I even eat any, and then continue to have it on low, and the longer it's on, the better it tastes. So, yep, that's, and then I fill it up all the way to the top with chicken broth, and as I eat it, I keep topping up the chicken broth. I will eventually use this whole container, just because, the heat, the liquids evaporate out. So that's what I do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this recipe or whatever. Like I said, not appetizing looking, but it tastes delicious, especially with sourdough bread, which is what I will be eating it with. So talk to you guys later. Bye.